You asked to see the ball, so they sent me, dawg. I just broke her off with a 10-piece, dawg. There ain't nothing, I'm just being friendly, dawg. It's just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't going playing ball, but I'll show you how the fuck you gotta do it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be a little different from what you're used to. Before we get started, I just wanted to tell you about my hair. I got my hair braided, as you can see, my little peanut head self. I got the feed-in braids with the boohoo ends. I guess it's like the new little style or whatever. If you're in the Atlanta area, I will leave this young lady's info in the description for you if you want to check her out. She's really good and affordable, and her hair is included with her braids, so sounds like a deal to me. I did catch her on a special, so you know. But back to the video. Now I just want to share with you guys that I got engaged. Woo! I would give you a close-up, but my nails, they ain't pretty. They ain't done at all. I mean, I could hit you with like a little, but that's weird. So anyways, I just want to let you guys in and know that I got engaged. I got engaged in April actually, and very exciting. To give you a little background about it, I will try to insert the video, but if I can't, make sure to check out my Instagram. It is on there. But a little background on the story. So Marcus decided that he wanted to take pictures, and we always said that we wanted to take professional pictures together. So I didn't think anything out of the ordinary, but every time I told like friends and like family, like, hey, we're gonna take pictures, they're like, oh my god, do you think that he's gonna propose? And I was like, I don't want to think about it. Like, I don't know. I didn't go through his stuff trying to figure it out, but I was just like, I don't really want to know. Like, I don't want to ruin the surprise in case he is, and if he isn't, I don't want to disappoint myself. So I just tried my hardest not to think about it. But we had a little photo shoot, and what did kind of make me skeptical about it was Marcus said, first off, Marcus had everything planned. He had the location, he had his friend is a photographer, shout out to Derek. He had his friend come up from Birmingham to come shoot for us. He had the date. Like, I was just like, wow, you planned everything? And Marcus can't even plan what he gonna eat for dinner. So I couldn't believe that he did it all on his own. So I was like, well, okay, whatever. So fast forward, I asked him like, hey, what are we gonna wear? And he was like, oh, just wear whatever you want to. And I was like, well, we have these matching hoodies, but it was kind of warm. Well, it wasn't kind of warm, it was hot as hell outside, April. So I was like, well, let's wear like, you know, the same colors or something. Like, let's do like a denim top and a cute, like a blue jean denim top and some black jeans and some black shoes. And he was like, you thinking too much into it. So next thing I know, he sent me a picture of some shorts some shirts he ordered. And I was like, okay. And his shirt said king, my shirt said queen. And I was like, well, dang, you didn't even ask me what size. And he was like, oh, you better fit into this or I don't know what you're gonna do. I was like, well, damn. So luckily the shirt fit. But moving forward, we went to, oh, what's the name of that park? Oh, I forget the name of the park. That's terrible. But we went to one of the parks. It was between two. The one that we ended up being engaged at and Piedmont Park. If you're not familiar with Piedmont Park, it's huge. So maybe it was a lot going on that day, but they went to the locations early in the morning. I am not a morning person, so it was a perfect time for them, and went to go figure out where to shoot. Oh, 4th Ward Park. We got engaged at 4th Ward Park. So when we got there, little did he know it was prom. So people were shooting for prom, and also it was a wine festival going on, and he didn't know about that either. So we did our photo shoot. It was like an hour into it, and I was like, well, we doing this photo shoot, it's taking a while. I was like, he's not gonna propose. So I was like, I'm not even finna stress or think about it. Like, it is what it is. So we went through the whole photo shoot. Now the whole time it seemed like he was nervous. And I was like, why is this boy nervous? But I don't know if he ever took like professional pictures. So I'm like, well, maybe he nervous about the pictures. But he kept asking me like, do you love me? And I'm like, yeah, I love you. And then he just kept asking me like throughout the photo shoot. And at one point I was like, dude, I said I love you. Like, why do you keep asking me this? But I think that was just like his nerves getting to him, like, you know, just trying to be sure that this is what he wanted to do. So we were waiting to shoot in front of like this waterfall park, but as I said, it was so many people from the proms shooting there and taking their pictures or whatever. So I was like, well, let's just go by. It was like a little small waterfall. I was like, let's just go over there. So he was like, okay. So we went over there and him and his friend were talking, and he was like, okay, I want you to stand in front talking to me. I want you to stand in front, and I want Marcus to stand behind you to give like the illusion of like him being like in a distance. So his friend was taking pictures, and then his friend started to go past me to, I guess, get like a different angle, and I started to turn my head, and I kind of seen Marcus, but his girlfriend had called me, so I didn't really think nothing of it. Then all of a sudden, he's like, okay, turn around. When I turned around, Marcus was on his knee. So it was perfect. Like, I just really can't believe he planned that on his own. I'm so proud of him, and I'm so happy because it was perfect. It was what he wanted to do. It was special, and the funny thing about it is it was people on top. So the waterfall was like down here. It was people up top around it, surrounding it, cheering us on and yay, congratulations and all that extra stuff. And it was just so funny to me. But I honestly tuned all of that out. Like, I didn't realize that until I watched the video of us getting engaged. Like, I didn't hear none of that. I didn't even hear what Marcus said. I just was like so overjoyed. Like, I can't believe this man went this extra step to buy me a ring and to ask me to legit spend the rest of my life with him. Like, that's for the most part every girl's like big step. So it's just beyond me at this point. So we are kind of starting the process of planning. We actually have come up with a date for next year. It is not set in stone yet, but for right now, it's going to be on a Friday because I have been doing my research and I find that it's way cheaper on a weekday. Depending on where we can find a venue, we have been looking. So far, we have just created our guest list and kind of like went back and forth on like catering, what we would like for food. What else have we talked about? I know my colors. They're going to be navy blue, gold, and blush pink. I have looked at dresses online. And the funny thing is, so when we got engaged, the weekend right before we got engaged, one of my close friends were here looking for her wedding dress. And we were just like in awe of how beautiful she was. And the process was just so fun. And so I was like, dang, I can't wait, you know, for this, for me, of course. And so Marcus was like, you know, how did everything go? And I was like, oh my God, like, it was just beautiful. Not knowing, because he bought the ring a month prior, but not knowing that he was going to propose to me the exact next weekend. So it just was crazy how that worked out. But I've been looking at dresses. I found my bridesmaids dresses so far. The guys are gonna wear navy suits. This is like all up in the air, but the guys are gonna wear navy suits. The girls are gonna wear blush pink bridesmaid dresses. We do have a large bridal party. I have 8 bridesmaids and 2 maids of honors. He has 8 groomsmen and 2 best men. And we are going to have a kid-free wedding and reception. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to have a ring bearer and a flower girl, or if we're just going to exit completely out. We have talked about cake. We've talked about food. We've talked about how we would like the reception to go. Like, I just want to turn up. Like, that's my main thing. I just want to have a good time. I want all my friends and family there. Well, I'm not gonna say all my friends and family because everybody can't come. Like me and Marcus this thing is on a budget. And when I say it's on a budget, it's on a budget, honey. And I'm not gonna tell you what our budget is, but everybody just can't come. Like we have plans for the future. We would love to buy a house after we get married and start a family. We want to have kids. We're getting a little up in age. So people just have to understand and respect it. But as I stated, our closest friends and family will be there. And I just want to have a good time. I want to party. I want to eat good. I want to drink and just have a great time and celebrate us coming together as one. Now, our families are scattered. Like I have family in the Midwest, Milwaukee, Indiana. He has family majority in the South. Most of his family is in Alabama, and then he has family here as well. So everybody, for the most part, will have to travel. But I think it's gonna be such a great time. Even planning this wedding, like I'm like, oh, I'm planning my own wedding and like all this good stuff, and I haven't really thought like, you know, this might be a little stressful. I might get discouraged, but honestly, I think that I'm gonna be good. Like, I don't want too much extravagance. Like, I don't want to look cheap or, you know, just throw something together. But at the same time, I think that I can handle it, and with all the help and love and support that we have, I definitely think that this is going to be a great event. His cousin has shown us a lot of love. She has helped me, like, you know, looking at stuff and just kind of throwing her opinions around, and so have my bridesmaids. The guys are kind of just like, oh, so when's the date? Oh, okay. And Marcus is the same way. Like anytime we're around like people and I'm like, oh, did you tell him this and that, like his cousins or something or whatever, like his friends, like to tell them like stuff about the wedding, or like, you know, his groomsmen, they don't know no info. I'm like, Marcus, really? But you know, I take it as this is a God thing. So hey, I have went to my first bridal event. It was cool. It was actually outside and it was raining. It was at a ranch, and I didn't really, I must ain't read the fine print. I didn't get the memo, but we actually had a really good time. It was me and one of my bridesmaids, Mimi. Shout out to Mimi. We went and we had food. We had, we didn't have any alcoholic drinks, but we had desserts. We did have, like, you know, some regular drinks. I think they had like beer, and I don't drink beer, so but it was a good experience, and I'm just so excited for the planning. So hopefully I could take you along with that journey. Most of my bridal party is out of town, as is Marcus' groomsmen. So my bridesmaids range from Milwaukee to Indiana, here to Nashville, Tennessee. So it's gonna be interesting, to say the least, but it should be a very fun time. I just pray that everybody sticks with us and stays supportive and just show us love. But I really can't wait to the big day, even though it's next year. But I just can't believe, like, I'm legit about to tell God that I want this man for the rest of my life. Like, I never thought, you know, when we're young, we see that fairy tale, and I never thought that I would get that. Just like experiences from, you know, with men or whatever. But I'm so excited. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling, but I just want y'all to know how excited I am. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I encourage you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload. Now y'all, I'm sorry, you know, I don't know if it's a glare on my glasses or not. It probably is, but me and contacts not seeing eye to eye right now, so you know, you have to get the glasses and a little natural lighting, because I did not put on no concealer. I did not get super cute for this video. I just wanted y'all to know your girl is engaged or whatever. Everything's very extra these days. I take a sip from my straw like this. I take my pictures like this. I'm just playing. The hell? It sounds like a bird or something outside. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe and click the notification bell to let you know when I upload. And make sure you give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Bye.
Come this.